The United States' vast coastline provides us with innumerable resources that amaze us with their beauty. But it's not always sunny in paradise. Natural processes continuously shape our landscapes, causing changes that can occur slowly over long time periods, or sometimes in an instant. Coastal storms can have long-lasting effects and can be devastatingly destructive to coastal communities and habitats. How are wildlife and natural ecosystem altered by storms? How can we improve coastal resilience through science? DUNEX, the During Nearshore Event Experiment, can help. Located on the Outer Banks of North Carolina, DUNEX is a multi-stakeholder collaborative community field experiment to study nearshore coastal storms. DUNEX consists of around 30 research teams of coastal scientists and engineers from across the country who collaborate on research investigations and share their findings with the community. Dr. Anna Wargula from the U.S. Naval Academy is exploring impacts of extreme storms on inlet shorelines.
We've had some great support from both federal and state agencies, including the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, the National Park Service, and the North Carolina Department of Transportation. While these agencies see the issues from different perspectives, they're all very interested in learning about what we've been finding about the erosion and hearing the mitigation options that we are proposing for the site.
Harrison Dubois is a student from Northeastern University who is studying how artificial reefs may offer protection from large waves.
Behind me is an artificial vegetation patch on the beach at Northeastern that we've designed to mimic the biomechanical properties of real vegetation in nature. We plan to deploy hundreds of these vegetation patches on the beach during DUNEX in order to examine the influences of a vegetation field on waves and beach erosion during storms.
Dr. Britt Robbenheimer discusses how her groundwater impact research can help coastal managers.
So we think that the water content in the beach is very important to the creation of scarps and vertical faces and dunes. And in particular, as waves and tides come up and down the beach, water infiltrates and exfiltrates from the sand. And the groundwater also is underneath the beach. And that contributes to a suction in the beach that allows you to make vertical walls. So if you think about going to the beach with your kids and making sandcastles, if they dump over a pile of dry sand, it just slumps. But if it's a little bit wet, partially saturated, that allows it to make vertical walls, and that's important to how the beach behaves.
Eve Eisman is a research physical scientist with the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers Engineer Research and Development Center Coastal and Hydraulics Laboratory, and her colleagues from the University of Southern Mississippi are key members of this collaborative research that focuses on the relationship with coastal features and storm response. DUNEX aims to collect and analyze data from the region prior to, during, and following coastal storms to help communities plan and make important decisions on how to solve the impacts of coastal storms. DUNEX looks to advance the science and facilitate the translation of scientific research into practical application. It's time to act now. Our coastal communities depend on it. You can help the U.S. Coastal Research Program in a national effort to coordinate and strengthen U.S. coastal research and address coastal community needs. Share your top management challenges and needs directly with DUNEX researchers at virtual coffee hours. Reach out to DUNEX at uscoastalresearch.org/DUNEX to get involved.